So art block is a common issue when it comes to us creators, and I as well have that problem. I usually just get inspired some anime or some games, but it can only go so far. So I just want to be intentional, set a workflow, and why not just imitate a project created by a business. Come with me to see how I can use my Blender skills to imitate the project and maybe see if I can solve my art block problem. Also, I'm going to show a breakdown, how you can explain the process and even potentially get more eyes on your project, which is always a good thing. So my project usually consists of 3D environments. So I found a couple of small studios. So I first came across Art and Graph, which seemed to fit my vision. They did a lot of stylized images, which I feel like I can imitate. And so I found this lo-fi room, which was perfect. So obviously I won't be able to imitate it exactly, but I just want to capture the feeling. So what I'm thinking, if I made the environment modular, I could easily change the lighting and make the models interchangeable. So it would help a lot with storytelling. It'd be great. So I just use the Blender Kit add-on. It's free if you want to go ahead and look it up. But I just grabbed some objects for the scene. I put them in there. And I even looked at some lo-fi environments like Lo-Fi Girl and even some Blade Runner, or I just typed in lo-fi rooms for reference, which helped me not guess, which is a great way to do that. I would say it took me about a day or two since I had to plan it out, then see if I can solve a problem. So after I was done with the room, I went on to make a afternoon daytime environment, which is the 2 scenes, which was easy to do since all my objects were modular and it was a simple room scene. So after a tweak here and there, I ended up with 2 scenes to help showcase Art and Graph's vision while making it flexible to tell a story, which is the main part. Also, these 2 environments will be free. There's a link below. Maybe this isn't the most perfect scene, but I did use this reference project to help me. So it helped me understand the modular workflow, how to implement it into a scene, while pushing myself to use a problem to help me learn. So usually what I like to even push myself further, like I said at the beginning, is to show a breakdown, share my work online. Don't just post one image or a video and just be done with it, because you can make 20 posts from it. And so I use Insta, my portfolio, if I deem to put it in there. I use LinkedIn, which would be my main ones, and I provide a step-by-step how I did it. When you watch a rock movie, the last fight is pretty cool, but the best part is the build-up, and that's how you should think when you present your work. I have the wireframe to show the models used and how I got to this point with work in progress videos. I would say it helped me not get art block anymore because I was using a reference to guide me, teaching me myself how to better my art workflow, do these breakdowns, so it's pretty fun to do. And because of this extra work to present your piece, you feel more complete, and you might get opportunities coming your way. So it's a great way to just learn from it. I even have a video on top 5 Blender channels you can check out. They're pretty helpful. Some really good content, some really good creators. So if you need some help and all that, check them out. And I'll see you guys on the next one.